Introduce somebody, a close friend of mine, and everybody knows him for $30 car taps, but what he's going through right now, standing up against Bob Ferguson, is amazing. And so I just want to introduce my very good friend, Mr. Tim Eyman.
Thank you, man. I love it. How y'all doing? Damn right I got t-shirts. But ever since running for governor, I don't wear them anymore. I just have my friends here take care of them. Hey, thanks everybody for coming out. I really, really appreciate it. It's really amazing. I've been doing initiatives for 22 years. And I will keep doing initiatives across this nation for the rest of my life.
Thank you.
For the last 9 years, I have been in the battle of my life with Bob Ferguson. He has been seeking a lifetime ban on all future political activity during that 9 years. I remember 1 year before the trial, he ended up going and we had forced mediation. And he said to the mediators, said to the lawyers, we don't care about the money. We want him to sign on the dotted line to give up his First Amendment rights. That's all we care about. My lawyer, Richard Sanders, one of the best state Supreme Court justices our state has ever heard. Yeah, let's hear it for Richard. Is my attorney, and he said, Tim, that sounds like blackmail to me. And that's exactly what it was. And we said no to that. And for the next year, we've gone on from there. One of the advantages you have when you get stripped down to the studs the way I have is pure shamelessness. So, TimDefense.com. TimDefense.com is my legal defense fund, allows me to be able to fight this fight, and I believe that the reason this is so important is not for me. I want Bob Ferguson to break his pick on me so he doesn't go after anybody else. But my reaction to the idea of a lifetime ban is to be more politically active than I've ever been in my entire life. During these 9 years, we have done, thanks to all of you, 4 initiatives. I ran for governor. I lost. As soon as I lost, I immediately started working with Lauren Culp to try and get him elected governor.
I don't have any merch anymore. Sad face.
This year, I am suing Jay Inslee for abuse of power. I'm going to say that again because what a reaction. I'm suing Jay Inslee because of abuse of power. It is literally called Eyman v. Inslee. An amazing accomplishment. But literally all the money that I've ever earned in my entire life is now gone. Over the last 9 years, every dollar I've ever raised from really nice people like you for my legal defense fund is now gone. They're now going after my house. They're now going after my wife, my kids, my supporters. There is no limit to what Bob Ferguson is doing to try and shut me down, to make an example of me so that everybody else is afraid I don't want to be the next Tim Eyman.
We got your back! We got your back!
But I want to make this very, very clear. I am perfectly comfortable moving from quarterback to coach. I am doing everything I can to help conservatives do initiatives on conservative causes, and I don't need to be the sponsor. I can be a coach and help them do that. Because we see all of our liberties under assault. The Second Amendment just last night took a huge hit, and there's an initiative that has to be done to overturn that kind of crap. I am so honored that Eric Rohde and Matt Marshall, two of my favorite people in the world, were willing to give me some time to be able to talk about this. For 22 years, I have done these initiatives, and I am so proud of what we've been able to accomplish during that period of time. $46.9 billion in lower taxes. And it was always about letting the voters decide. And it was always about persistence, never giving up, never slowing down, moving forward, not letting these setbacks get in our way, not letting them stand in our way. 9 years of relentless attacks by Bob Ferguson, and all he did was create a monster. Did I mention TimDefense.com? I hope I did. I am so excited to be able to continue to be an activist in the state of Washington. There's a saying, find what you love to do and you will never work a day in your life. And for 22 years, I have had the time of my life. I have found thousands and thousands of people that have been able to help me be successful with this. But for 9 years, I found thousands of people that were willing to fight back and allow me to be able to survive this, to be able to fight back against this kind of gross injustice, and to make sure that what happens to me, what's happening to my family, happening to our supporters, never happens to anybody ever again. I want to thank you again for coming out. This is absolutely fantastic. Did I mention that I'm suing Jay Inslee for abuse of power? When you find that erogenous zone, you just got to keep working it. So the lawsuit is about how he abused his power and ended up implementing these carbon taxes, the low carbon fuel standard and the cap and trade corrupt system that we have. And I'm doing everything I can to stop that. I'm doing everything I can to be able to help Jim Walsh, one of our favorite legislators. Let's hear for Jim. And so what you're going to see is petitions out there that aren't going to have my name on them. But I don't care. What matters is the idea itself. And for those forces, those dark forces that say they want to take our freedom away, especially for Bob Ferguson, we have a message. From my cold, dead hands. I love you all. Thank you very, very much. TimDefense.com. Matt Marshall, subtle hint that I'm off the stage. So thank you all very much. Love you.
Thanks, Coach.